one of the things that I know that you've done, you kind of had to be the pioneer that blazed the trail, but you did utilize people like Jim Rohn and things like that to give you some insight and change your mindset and help you get on that path. Can you share a little bit about that and why maybe doing those kind of things are important?
I don't think it needs to be overwhelming. I learned from Jim Rohn. The CD was Building Your Network Marketing Business. I learned early on from Danny Johnson. Lots and lots of free, hours and hours of free material. One of my first things I learned from was actually Tim Sales' Brilliant Compensation. And that's just one great presentation, about 20, 30 minutes long, about this is such a unique business model. And it's the most brilliant way to get paid and try to make money from. And then also from Richard Bliss Brooke on the 4-year career. Those would be the main things I've always recommend. And that to me is enough to basically shift your mindset, because every one of us, even me with an existing full-scale landscaping company and employees and the whole bit, didn't have the understanding of network marketing. They don't teach this stuff in school or college, right? It really is a shift, especially if all you've ever been is an employee. You really need to have that shift in your mind. And if you're saying, well, what one would I start with? If you just start with Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, it should excite you of this is such a superior way to earn a living or just to make extra money. Because once you get a hold of that thinking, once you get a hold of that concept of, you mean I could earn money like this, leveraged income we call it, and earning off of other people's efforts that aren't your employees, that you're personally not responsible for, you'll never want to go back. You'll just never want to build business a traditional way ever again. And every time I look at other things, because I'm entrepreneurial and I look around and I'm like, well, that would be a good business. I know people in certain businesses. I'm like, that would be kind of fun to do. That would be kind of fun. And I sit back and I think, no. And I'm not lazy. It's just that's too much work. They're married to those jobs. And, they don't have any exit strategy. They're like I was, owning my own job. And that's no fun. And so, but what we do is freeing. And I did a training about financial freedom and what that does for you. And building asset income, long-term residual income. And the phrase was, work once today and earn on it for a lifetime. And I thought that's impossible. But for 22 years, it has been bringing in a check. And so, get that in your mind, and don't ever doubt the model, because it's brilliant.